What are the most astonishing facts about Somalis and Somali history? Somalis domesticated camels 3,000 years ago and shown it to the Arabs and Egyptians. Somalia traded a lot with China and India. Somalia was called Land of Punt by the ancient Egyptians and traded resources and equipments. Islamic arrival to Somali Peninsula. Islam arrived to Somali Peninsula at the beginning before Prophet Muhammad conquered Mecca and Medina. Islamic Somali kingdoms appeared across the peninsula. Ajuran Kingdom was very close ally of the Ottoman Empire. The most powerful Somali kingdom was Adel and Ajuran. It quickly expanded and consumed most of Horn of Africa's sultanates. Conquest of Abyssinia. The two most powerful forces in East Africa, the Adel and the Habesha kingdoms, had clashed with each other, starting what is known as Conquest of Abyssinia, commonly known as Habesha. The Habesha kingdom had won first battle, worrying the Adel Sultanate, so Ajuran Sultanate decided to enter the war as well. Ajuran and Adel had won several wars, overwhelming the Habesha king. In response, the Habesha king requested help from Portuguese Empire, Emperor of Portugal, turning battle over to Christian side. In response, the Sultan of Ajuran requested support from Caliph of Ottoman Empire assistance. The Ottomans sent 9,000 Arab soldiers and 100 Turks with mortars and heavy weaponries. After several battles, Christian forces was losing territorial control fast. Second last battle, Imam Ahmad Guri, the leader of Adel Sultanate, was killed by a Portuguese soldier. His son took over and declared himself as new Sultan of Adel Sultanate. Final battle was won by the Muslims. The Christians were defeated, causing the Habesha Empire to collapse back to kingdom. Adel Sultanate and Ajuran Sultanate had become a dominant force in the Horn. Ahmad Guri had statue built for him in Mogadishu for war effort against Habesha kingdom. The Emperor of Portugal was captured by Somali soldiers of Ajuran. He was brought to Mogadishu. The Emperor of Portugal was offered to convert to Islam or die. He chosen to rather die. He was beheaded in Mogadishu and his head was sent to Lisbon as an insult. Portugal invades Somali coast, bombards the forts. The damage can still be seen today. After 20 years of naval warfare, the Ottoman exploited this and defeated the Portuguese in Ottoman-Portuguese War. Portugal lost control of the Indian Ocean. Ajuran Empire. Ajuran Sultan goes from kingdom to an empire, absorbing the collapsing Adel Empire that only lasted for 20 years, controlling Somali-speaking world. Ajuran formed their currency called Mogadishan, essentially destroying Portuguese dominance in an ocean. Somali Golden Age. During this time, Ajuran controlled entire Somali-speaking world on a decentralized kingdom, diving territories along clan lines, all taking orders from Sultan in Mogadishu. Clan elder that controlled that territory was called Jared. Judges of courts were called Qadi and his deputy was Naib. The princes of Sultan were called Emirs. Tax revenue collect was called the Wazir. Incorrect information about Somalia. It took 23 years for France, Britain, Italy, and Ethiopia to conquer Somalia, because Somalia was only few African country that had strong economy, government and militarized navy and army. The Ethiopians never colonialized or conquered Somalia. The British gave Ogadennia to the Ethiopians, and even though it's considered a part of Ethiopia now, mostly Somali people live there. Even the name Ogadennia is Somali and is named after a Somali clan.